Alright, I don't even know where he's at here. Alright, Denny's about to hit the finish line now. We're heading into Abbey. Turn 1. It's up already invalidated. Very easy to do so there. So, I don't know. That he just literally backed out immediately. So, alright, BK now. Same thing. Here he comes into Abbey. Turn 1. Very easy to invalidate, as we just saw. Turn 2. Now we're heading into the loop down at the end of 4 and 5 here. Here we go. BK's keeping it nice and tidy. And going around the loop into the Wellington straight. We have a caution in front of him. Hopefully the car will move to the side. And he does just that. Now we're going into Brooklyn's and left field here. The end of sector 1, beginning of sector 2, going down into left field, going on to the old pit straight here at Silverstone, to us old heads like myself, down into the Max Verstappen Lewis Hamilton Cops Corner, where Hamilton literally almost just killed Verstappen last season. A little bit off the track, but did not invalidate. Now he's going into Meggett's and Beckett's and leading into Chapel. Keeping it neat and tidy through Meggett's and Beckett's, hugging the inside line in Chapel, down the hangar straight, going into Stowe, where I have a big issue trying to keep it on track. See if he does just that, and very nice and tidy through Stowe, and then down the hill to Club and Vale, keeping it very nice and tidy, going around Vale, very easy to oversteer. And a 129.0 to start. Not a bad benchmark to begin. Oh man, oh man. Anybody else? Case has finally joined the lobby, so now we will have a 14 car field, which is better than 13. Before we get too in-depth into it, just a little couple of notes from last week. No incident reports, so the final standings remain as is. Jay Walker now officially has his first COS win from last week, and the round out the podium was Easy Rider, Yoey, and Tin Man. The standings are Tin Man still in the lead with 118, but Easy Rider is closing the gap. He is at 99. Jay Walker's in third with 79. Lightning Brown is with 55, with Jay's in fifth with 53. Then we start to see a huge drop-off. Case is in sixth with 29. Motown still technically classified at 27. Red Mask has 26. BK has 24. Spectre rounds out the top 10 with 22. Guru has 14. Denny has 12. Sean Boy has 10. Texas Tornado, who is in AM2 with us, has 4. Nos Racing has 3. Clay Funk has 2. Steinman, who unfortunately is not with us as well, has 1. And the only person that has yet to score other than Arkaka and Porridge is Swifty. That's up to you, my friend. You're the crew chief. I'm just a stat guy. Speaking of Easy Rider Yoey, those who have been following my power rankings will notice a significant change up at the top. Easy Rider finally flipped Tin Man. He is now the #1 dog in AM3. I have Easy Rider flipping Tin Man, Jay Walker still in 3rd, with Jay's in 4th, BK in 5th, Lightning in 6th, Spectre in 7th, Red Mask 8th, Gru 9th, Case 10th, Sean Boy 11th, Denny 12th, Nos Racing 13th, Clay Funk 14th, and rounding out the field is Swifty.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. I was talking to my dad for a second. If you guys were asking me anything at any point in time in the last, like, 2 minutes.
That would be why he's dead.
Yeah, I was dealing with car insurance stuff. Yeah, no, we're good.
I'm getting there now. Give me 2 seconds. I do. You would have to take it up with Mr. Tebow there, my friend. Did you add Texas Tornado Cam? Okay. That would be why. Okay. I invited him into the lobby, and we're waiting on him into the booth as well, so. We got invites out. Texas Tornado, if you hear us. We're not in Kansas anymore. I don't know about that one.
I am doing all right. How are y'all?
No. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the rain race in Suzuka?
That sounds terrible.
Howa? Oh boy, I don't even have the chat up. I got nothing up. Oh boy, hold on.
For what? Sorry. I was reading Discord stuff.
Everyone's just fumbling the bag this week.
Well, are we the Dallas Cowboys or what? Are we the Dallas Cowboys or what?
What have you seen or haven't seen so far?
What's this answer? Like, about what? Like, this game? Like, what have I seen calling? Oh, dude, I've been, like, half paying attention to eating jerky and whatnot, and, looking at Discord. But we are on here with BK as he's going on to the whole pitch straight here. Let's see what his lap time is. I don't have the intervals up. Shoot. Okay, I got lap data up now. We'll see if he's up on his time when he comes through Magus and Decus right through here. Looks smooth so far. Good exit, good exit. He's up on by 2/10. That could easily put him above 10 and potentially if he keeps it up. Final sector returns here. Looks like you got a good exit here. Ooh, and a pole lap.
28.5.
Pretty good time for BK.
Yeah, the EU4 time this afternoon for us was a 127.8 by Mike's Middle Toe. At first glance, every time I see that username, I think of something completely different. Don't know why. But I believe he's a new driver in the EU4 tier, so hats off to the 127. How low do you think everybody is going to go tonight, or do you think the 128.5 is going to be it?
I could see Easy Rider or Tin Man even pushing a low 28, high 27.
DeathStorm.
Yes, sir.
DeathStorm, do you remember what Tin Man was running earlier in practice?
Unfortunately, it was nowhere close. It was absolutely nowhere close. I think actually 28
Practice
not.
is also different than quality, anyways, in terms of like the way the track kind of handles.
Yeah, I think he had a low 29, so he's actually a little faster. But then again, that's to be expected when you're running race trim versus quality trim per se.
Yeah. Tin Man's up by 2/10, or is he up by 3 maybe?
3, almost 4/10, yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, he was up by like a 10th and a half through the sector, but he's up by almost 4/10 on the lap.
Yeah, so he's going for it. Ooh. That AlphaTauri almost got in the way there. Looked pretty dangerously close to me. Tin Man going through Vale, see what his time's going to be, and wow!
Nice, Tin Man.
Okay, Tin Man, proving me wrong. Alright.
I'm pretty new to watching the AM3 here, so people I got questions about is Kaka and the McLaren and Swifty. How are those guys regulars? Or Karsten regular?
They are. Our Kaka and Porridge, or Kirsten, was Porridge Power last season. He was defending AM3 champion. So, take for that what you will. Swifty, I brought him here, so he's part of the DeathStorm Racing Academy, so to speak.
Jay Walker's about to come across the second sector line. He's up by a half a hundredth, so I don't think that'll. Well, actually, that could potentially put him. Oh no, that's way too off.
Well,
he's not gonna beat BK's time unless he gets a huge jump in the third sector right here. He improved.
Oh, Case was on the grass, but he's on an outlap going down the Wellington Strait, so he may have to book it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Almost had a different choice of words there. It said, oh, shoot. Oh, he lost so much time. He was only up 8,200. What happened?
It looked like he slid coming out of Vale. Just that little bit, and if you lose all that momentum, especially that last corner, you could lose easily 3/10.
Wait, Jake coming across the line here. Jumping up to P7.
29.3.
Bit of interest.
Oh, wow.
I think Easy Rider's the only one on a lap. And BK might be on a lap too.
No, Red Mask is definitely on a lap at the moment. This is his first lap, and he actually just went purple sector 2. I'm on board
Easy
at Red
Rider's
Mask.
up 2.5 tenths.
Yep, I was about to say Easy Rider's up.
There you go. I'll stay on board at Red Mask here. He's going in the club in Vale now, so let's see where he's at. Yeah.
BK had a bad exit on the last DRS straight.
Easy Rider coming through the last corner.
Oh, hello.
Up to BK now. He's in Red Mask. Oh, no, Red Mask. Come on, BK. Let's see what you got. Well, PK.
Oh!
Wow.
What a top 3 right there. That's interesting intervals.
Top 3, top 4, top 5 within just a shade over. Actually, no, just a shade under 2/10. That is crazy. So, I'll start with the newest man in the booth here, Texas Tornado. What's your top 3 predictions for this evening?
I'll have to go 10-man, Easy Rider, and then I'll pull out Red Mask as my P3.
Red Mask, okay. Cam, go ahead.
We'll go with 10-man, Easy Rider, BK.
10-man, Easy Rider, BK. Before we go through, me and Shelly, Easy Rider on pole, BK P2, Tin Man P3, Red Mask P4, Jaywalker P5, Case P6, Sean Boy P7, Arkaka P8, Lightning McFrown P9, Spectre P10, Karsten P12. Actually, I just completely messed up. Spectre P11, Karsten P12. Pardon me. Denny 13th, Swifty 14th, and Case will be in the back. Yeah, I completely botched that. I am so sorry.
So race predictions though, chat. Go ahead and put your predictions in. I'd love to see them. I'll be monitoring chat next few minutes. See what's up with that.
Shelly, go ahead on yours, my friend.
DeathStorm kitten hooked me up with Toss.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I tried and I just kind of botched it completely. I'm gonna go easy.
Update.
Right. I'm gonna go Easy Rider P1. Yeah, Easy Rider, I'm going to go Tin Man P2, and then I'm going to go Red Mask P3.
Interesting, interesting. Wait, why am I in a car?
And Texas Tornado, if you're in a car too, that would probably be the same scenario.
No, I hit spectator menu.
Cam did not.
Alright, so
Cam
here's what I got. Alright, so let me know what I gotta do. So do I pit during formation lap, or do I pit after the first lap of the race? Like, do I just, like, medical car?
Be the Andy Wu medical car. That's what you are. Interesting, the McLarens are starting on the soft tires.
I'll
You know what?
second that.
I think I've changed my race predictions. I think I'm gonna win.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Inside job to boot. Here we go. I second your sentiment with the safety cars. EU4 actually did not have one, I do not believe, so I think AM3 will follow suit.
Yeah, so there really isn't a lot of places on the track where you can, like, crash and be stuck on the track if you go off it, at least.
Yep, I remember...
Checking back onto it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
I remember last season in AM3, I was... Let me get back to the map of the track. I think I was going through Abbey and Farm, and Sean Boy totally wiped me out. Not his fault. He was getting loose. I just made the wrong choice on where to go. And he wiped me straight into the wall. And I expected a safety car. Obviously, I was out, but I don't even think there was a safety car for that incident. And that seemed pretty big. So I think if we do get one, it'll be just one.
Fair assessment, fair assessment. I had issues last season with Captain Rogue in Meggetts and Beckett's, so...
I think
and
Go ahead.
And I think that was our lone safety car in AM2 last season, so...
I think the most realistic way a safety car occurs is...
Oh, safety car glitch. And they are underway. Easy Rider looked like he bogged down the start just a little bit. BK is on the inside of him going into Abbey. And he's going to complete the overtake and take the lead. Tin Man's around already. And let's see. BK, Easy Rider, Jaywalker. Oh my god. Third, fourth, and fifth are just battling. Oh, the other Red Bull just spun around in the back there. Looked like he got in contact with Case. Going down the Wellington straight for the first time. It's BK, Easy Rider, Jaywalker, Red Mask. Great start for both the Haas boys. The Ferrari hanging back in P5. Sean Boy P6, Witch P7, Case P8. Porridge Power, I'm still going to call him, sorry. P9, Spectre P10, Swifty, his teammate P11. Tin Man after his incident went down to P12, but I won't count out that Tin Man just yet. He's always done his best work from the back of the pack in my views of AM3 this season. Denny P13, Arkaka P14, and technically Cam rounding out the field.
Yes, sir.
Biggest winner on that first lap is Swifty, even though I believe he might have some front wing damage, and the biggest loser is Tin Man, down 6 spots.
Yep, and it's very noticeable. Swifty does have wing damage. His right front end plate is missing, so good shout out there, Texas.
Kitten's predictions are Yowie, Tin Man, and Red Mask.
So he's going the DeathStorm route. Okay, I see it, Kitten. Oh. Let's see, the closest battle on track. Seems like the closest battle on track right now is that exchange coming out of the pit lane. Everything else is pretty spread out at the moment.
I won't have like TOS information on tires and damage.
I don't know why we've been having issues. Any other commentator that's possibly in here, double check. Have you guys been having issues with that as well? Because I have no telemetry other than time.
Yeah, time is the only thing that's working.
I don't think I've used TOS this year.
It's the first time I'm looking at it, like mid-race.
Yeah, I know we've been having, like, the EU4, EU3 guys have been having issues with it sporadically throughout the course of this season, so something to look at.
I'm not gonna name names. We have 2 drivers that don't have their telemetry settings, Greg. That's okay.
I will... Yeah.
Here. Actually, I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, he got 10 seconds for exceeding track limits. Speaking of Borge, I'll handle that with them too. I know which 2 you're talking about, Cam. But
interesting to note, Swifty and Arkaka are back on soft tires after their pit stops. I think that's the wrong move.
Oh, absolutely. Softs are only going to last about 8-9 laps maximum. I don't know about any of you guys, but I could force the mediums to possibly go 16, maybe 17. And that's
I think the most
pushing.
I would push the mediums is about the same there.
And that's stretching it.
It'd be interesting to see if BK is able to break DRS from Easy Rider or not.
I don't know. Easy Rider tends to run very trimmed out setups because he's usually fast in a straight line. Yeah, and he's closing that real quick.
But I don't think any of us had BK in our at number 1 in our race predictions. So it'd be interesting.
No, but he's in those Alpines. They're doing well this year.
For the longest time, they were actually the only team that didn't have points because they just didn't have anybody driving for it. And then, whammo, both guys pop up, and now they're in the constructors fight. So,
I don't really have major battles going on the track at the moment, other than the lead.
Look out for a move on Tin Man here on Sean Boy here in just a second. He's been gaining.
Yeah, you're right. Tin Man's timing his way through the field.
I'm wondering if that's definitely something with his wheel. I would assume so. Ooh.
Easy Rider almost crashed.
Wow, I was on board with that, and I kind of did a nice little flinch. He lost all his momentum, lost all his DRS. He's going to have to scrub them tires back down the temp and go back at it again.
He's climbing his way through the field. I'd still look out for Easy Rider. He's got the skill to cool those tires down and get going again.
Okay, so the 3 second. Speaking of 3 seconds, how many people do you think are going to be without penalties this evening, boys?
Not too sure. I'm trying to look through warnings right now, trying to like gather up and see which of our top runners are going to be facing issues with that. But I see Tin Man has 1 warning so far. Easy Rider, I don't know how Easy Rider did it, but Easy Rider has 2 warnings with collisions with
wow.
Tin Man. But I don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was weird that they gave him 2 though. It's like, how did he get 2 collision warnings that quickly before he spun?
Yeah.
I didn't make Frank get the 3 second.
I think we have I think we got about 6 people that are not going to have penalties tonight.
You're thinking 6. I'm actually going to be devil's advocate, playing pessimist here. I'm going to probably say about 4.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 4, 5.
I think 4 are going to be staying clean tonight. Ooh.
I'd look for Case to make this past this lap. Tin Man also in DRS of Case now.
Let's see. I don't know.
Case is going to have a run coming here on this next DRS straight. Then 210's going through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, almost had contact with Red Mask. Case going through Maggots and Beckett's. Case about rear-ended Red Mask. Case has a moment going on the exit.
Tin Man going to jump on it here, it looks like.
Tin Man's not going to have... Yeah, I was going to say, Tin Man doesn't have the ERS. He's sitting at 13% currently, while the other 2 are at 59 and 60 plus, respectively. So Tin Man's going to have to sit back and try to get that back down and watch them 2 fight for a lap or 2 so he could get his ERS back up.
BK is like got so much at the front. He's got 90%.
Yeah, he does. Holy moly!
Right, everybody else, yeah, he's good.
Ooh, what a move on the outside! Yeah, that was a definite power move for sure, and he got it to stick through Brooklyn and left field. Now he's heading down toward Cops. See if he could hold it through Maggots and Beckett's as well.
Interesting to see if Tin Man will be able to take advantage of Case and Red Mask fighting and see how fast he dispatches those 2 and works his way back up to the front.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna sit back and watch this happen. I mean, that's what I would do if I was in his position. He doesn't need to make the move just yet, but he's gonna have to make it shortly.
Agreed. When do we think? Oh yeah, look at that. When do we think pit stops will occur? Here in 5-6 laps.
I'm thinking the first person's gonna dive lap 12. I'll say. Yeah, I mean, whoa, Case. Tin Man looks like he's clean. There's no damage that I can see on the Red Bull. Again, TAS is down as far as damage is concerned.
Yep.
I apologize, gentlemen.
I was on board with him, and I didn't see any damage or any hit, but he sure had to restart his heart.
I think he ghosted right through there.
Tin Man still has DRS on Red Mask as well, so he might be popping back up eventually. Right now, it's setting up to be a good day for the Haas boys. Jay Walker riding that momentum from his first win last week, and he's still continuing very strongly, I might add. Case has apparently left the session. I don't know if that's internet issues. I would assume so.
I was going to say, it looked like he was a dog tucked his tail behind his legs and just cruising along on a Sunday drive there. He's doing nothing.
Okay, you're making me sound old now because I actually know the reference.
I don't know that reference, so that was on accident.
I'm an old head. We'll just leave it at that. Let's see.
Look for a move on Easy Rider right here from Jay Walker.
Seems to be the battle on track right now. I'll stay on board with it.
Easy Rider has 25% ERS versus Jay Walker's 50.
Yeah, Jay Walker's just gonna sit behind, and it looks like he's probably just gonna wait till the hangar straight. Unless, of course, Easy Rider makes a mistake.
10 minutes was slowly gaining on Red Mask. Could expect potentially pass from Tin Man in the next couple laps if he keeps his momentum up.
I don't know. Oh, speaking of Sector 2, it looks like our Kaka? Possibly? No, I don't know. It looked like a McLaren was going slowly there. I don't know about that part. I think it's gonna... Oh, somebody's diving in right... Oh, wow. Easy Rider's the first one to dive, lap 10. To me, that's a little early, but I think he's looking to try to get the undercut, which is very powerful here around Silverstone. But back to my original point, Red Mask on those hards, it's gonna pop into play where his hards are going to be better than those mediums. So if Tin Man wants to make the move, he's going to have to make it very, very soon. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to pass him.
Is it a viable option for him to sit behind Red Mask and just get towed along as the mediums go off then?
I mean, if he doesn't have the pace to pass him right now, then that would be the strat. But if he's faster than him right now, he definitely wants to get by him as soon as he can and build as much of a gap before he pits.
Yeah, but also the other side of the coin, if his tires are starting to fall off, sitting behind may not be the best strat because he'll end up losing touch. There's also that aspect of it too. I mean, he seems to be doing pretty well hanging on to it, so I think he's gonna go for it down the hangar straight.
Especially with that mistake from Red Mask.
Oh, definitely. The move is definitely going to be ongoing in a stow. It's going to be a drag race. Whoever gets the better traction out of the corner. Oh, Red Mask defended it very well. Wow, what a defense by the Hash driver. Well. Well, it may have been a little early. Right. It may have been a little early, but they did have to counter the Easy Rider call.
Yeah, if I was Tin Man, I would be pitting this lap.
At this point, with the way it broke down, I would say, yep, again, 12 being the magic number. So this is definitely going to be, this would definitely be the lap for me, given the circumstances. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Easy Rider caught Jay Walker on some hold hards with Jay Walker coming out of the pits, giving Easy Rider some clear air. Won't be impeding him too much with these pit stops coming up.
No, definitely not. 2 seconds.
Did DK start on the hard tire?
No, he started on the mediums.
Oh, so he's already pit. Interesting. When DK pit? Last lap?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, he sure is.
Tin Man was a little slow going into the pits. He kind of came to a stop right before he got to the pit entry line.
Let's see. Now we got the hard.
A lot of time there.
Yeah, I think those hard compound tire runners now are going to be in a zone of their own halfway through now.
DK is already going in.
Easy Rider's off the track.
What happened here? Going in.
I did not see
I think
that.
he got loose out of the last corner.
It's huge for Tin Man's race, so it'll definitely help him keep up against his championship rival.
Definitely.
Be interesting to see if there'll be a difference in Tin Man's pace just from like 2 or 3 laps. He stayed out longer.
And not only that, Easy Rider having to cool off those tires, he's going to be slow at least for a sector, maybe 2.
Right.
He's good at recovery, but he'll be suffering for a minute.
He's already gained some back on Jay Walker.
There you go,
Case
case in point.
What do you guys think Red Mask and Spectre will find themselves in the pits?
After everything's said and done, Red Mask I think is still going to be around the top 5. Spectre, very quietly right now up in P2. My apologies to him. I actually was not paying attention much to his race, but as it looks, I'm thinking maybe 7th or 8th.
So, question, do you think Red Mask and Spectre push these to about lap 19 or 20 and put on some soft tires to the end of the race?
I think that. Oh, okay. I don't know, it depends on their tire wear, but I think they pit lap like 16, 17.
I mean, I know Red Mask is decent on his tire wear, and from what I saw earlier this evening, he might be the one to try it. Going from the hards, stretching him out to about 20, and 6 laps on those softs will be just about at the breaking point for them to lose the performance. So that's something to look at for sure.
It's quite the field spread, though.
Yeah, especially with no safety car. I mean, one of those front 2 are going to have, if they want to have a good result, one of those front 2 are going to have to try it on the softs.
Yeah, right now it's looking like BK is going to walk away with this win, though.
He's already closing the gap a little bit. Of course, the week that I don't pick him, he decides to actually show up. Thanks, BK.
Any points will be greatly appreciated in the Alpine Academy.
No, we need Red Bull points, thank you.
Much as I'd love Tin Man to win for my predictions, in terms of overall constructors, I wouldn't be quite that disappointed. Considering we only have one Alpine on the track right now, we need anything we can get. Wait, no, we have Sean.
You have two. Yeah, I was gonna say you have two Alpines.
And doing points. One of them potentially race winner.
Yep. I'll tell you what though, I've been impressed not only with this race, but just in general. AM3 has been pretty competitive and pretty clean for the most part. I don't recall very many safety cars at all this season.
Yeah, I think the first couple races were a little bit difficult, or not difficult,
Hectic?
a little more competitive, and there were more incidents. But in the last few races, I don't think there's been hardly any incidents that I can think of.
You think that could be a coincidence because you got promoted to AM2?
No.
I had to throw
Totally
the shot
not.
out there. I had to throw the shot out there.
Spectre in the pits.
Shelley's right. Lap 16, lap 15. He called his shot.
He did.
Jay Walker, fastest lap in clean air, 31.8.
Spectre's on the mediums, yeah.
10 laps. That's the right call. 10 laps left. Or 11 laps left. That's definitely going to be the right call.
Swifty's helping out Red Mask's race right now by giving him DRS as a back marker.
Oh, jeez. And he's just going to go straight through him.
Not going to lift
Don't
at
worry.
all and get that stupid merging out of the way.
Don't worry. Casper's just a friendly ghost. That's all. Now, all eyes are going to be on Red Mask. How far is he going to stretch these?
I think even if he stretches into lap 18, he could do the softs from that point on.
Well, we'll see what
That
he
would be a
does.
stretch,
now.
but I think it's possible.
Theory, it is possible. I mean, if you're good on your tires,
Red Mask
you...
into the pits, so you're lap 16, as I predicted.
All right. Let's see what he decides to go on. If he goes on to the softs, I think that's going to be a
Fail.
complete death warrant to his race. I'll stay on board with him. BK is going to re-inherit the lead. BK and Red Mask is on the mediums now, so he's going to have the faster tire. It looks like he is probably going to come out in P4, which is an absolute win for the Haas boys right now because they're sitting 2 and 4.
Look at that.
Oh, man.
He had a much better stop than Spectre did.
I'm going to go ahead and say now I think Tin Man will finish in P5.
Yeah, there's...
As long as Red Mask on the mediums. Easy Rider, I mean, he's basically like, what, 12 seconds, 13 seconds ahead.
Yep.
Easy Rider isn't someone that's going to get passed too easily at good pace.
Spectre is going to be moving up his way through the field. Speaking of which, now he's in 7th.
Looks like his final spot, unless he can get in close enough to Seanbade where the penalties play a part. What do we think the chances of Red Mask catching up to Easy Rider are?
I think, well, it's only 7 seconds. He might be able to sneak it off and get there. As long as he keeps on just nailing laps. Sector 3, there's a yellow flag there. Yeah, our Kaka's around. And Spectre, believe it or not, as far as penalties are concerned, Seanboy has 6 seconds, so Spectre only has to gain a little under 2 seconds to get that spot.
I think he makes it then.
So,
I'm looking at warnings right now. Let's see, Easy Rider, the last one he got was lap 13. I'll see if he's got any more. See if he's got 2 at least. That could be potentially troublesome for him.
yeah, if
He has 2 warnings, so his next one's a penalty.
okay, I did see one where he it looked like, I think it was him that came off at Vale toward the start finish straight. That looked like a complete and utter warning. At least it should have been.
Tin Man's only got 1 track on the penalty.
Red Mask has gained nearly a second this lap. I'd look out for a fastest lap as well. No, you're fine. I'm watching Red Mask right now.
Jay Walker also has 2 warnings.
Oh boy.
Red
Warnings
Mask
might
might be
come
clean. I
up.
don't think I see anything for Red Mask in here.
I haven't seen
Red Mask is
anything.
completely clean. So good on him.
It'll be a fastest lap here, guarantee it. I was wrong.
It was just, I mean, you got it right, just wrong person.
And our Kaka retires. It looks like he retired in the pits, so both McLaren boys calling it a day.
Yeah, Tin Man's starting to lose touch with Red Mask. Now that Red Mask's tires are all heated up and whatnot.
Yeah, kind of expected that.
Right. Yeah.
How did Easy Rider lose 7? Oh, he spun out. That's right.
Yes.
But in terms of, I think our tightest battle was actually our battle for the lead, Jay Walker and BK.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yep. Easy Rider. There's 3 seconds. That puts now that puts Red Mask even more in play.
It puts him at 2.5 tenths, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, potential podium on there.
Double Haas podium as it sits currently, more than likely, unless Red Mask decides to bottle it, which I don't see any signs of him doing so.
I think the top 3 stay the way they. Yeah, I think the top 3 stay the way they are now.
I don't know. Jay Walker looks like he's got something for BK down the stretch the last 7 laps.
Possible, but that's just my prediction.
Um,
I'm not saying it's not going to be a battle, but
yeah, no, I don't know. It looks like he's getting a better run at Abbey Farm and through the loop, and BK definitely looks like he's got straight line speed. So
yeah, based on the second times 2 turns, that's definitely very clear to be the case.
Jay Walker's in DRS range now, though.
This is going to get very interesting fairly quickly. BK is going to have to do something. They're both around the same.
Speed, that's probably where all those overtakes are going to happen. So
yeah, they're about the same on ERS as well. Looked like BK had a little bit of a bobble through Beckett's there, and he had a bobble through Chapel.
I didn't see any bobble, but that may just be me.
Might be just lag, spike lag.
Or you're just blind.
No,
well, wonder.
That's good. You have to consider all possibilities here.
Yeah, all possibilities, yeah.
Way to go, gentlemen. Thanks. Appreciate the love and support. Shelly, you're awful quiet. How are you enjoying the race? Oh man, Jay Walker is very, very close. This is going to be a nice battle for the last 4 half laps.
But we're gonna take a quick second here while they get maggots and Beckett's. Our biggest winners of the race so far, we got Spectre and Dennis up 4 spots. Our biggest loser is Case in Your Face down 5 spots. Jay Walker with he's gained 3 spots from his original grid slot.
He's gonna go for a move
He's
here.
gonna go for it. Outside is still. Let's see who's gonna get the better traction. The outside line is definitely better. And he's gonna get it in the club.
Send it.
What a...
Okay, good to not have contact there. It's good to see.
And Jay Walker definitely earned that. Let's see what he can do now if he can try to pull it out. It's definitely not over yet. There's no way this is over yet.
Wasn't Jay Walker last week's winner as well?
Yes, he was.
Was that his first win?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
He's looking strong tonight.
Yes, he is.
The second half of the season might be the Jay Walker season.
Which won't bode well for Tin Man's championship hopes, but he still got him as of right now. It's sitting in damage control. It is still a top 5.
Yes, I mean, Easy Rider loses points as well for every position Jay Walker takes.
Yes.
Secondary storyline, Red Mask is still gaining on Easy Rider, so Easy Rider may be struggling still. He's gained 5/10 in this last lap.
Yeah, he could potentially put himself within that 3-second gap he needs to overtake him by penalties.
Yeah, he's got 4.5 laps to do it, so it's possible.
BK is going to make a move here for sure.
Just a matter of which way he's going. He's going to take... Wow, what a defense. He got out of the
toe a little too early.
And yeah, it looked like he just a tad bit.
Yeah, see, he had more distance between him and the car in front, but oh well, is what it is at this point.
Yeah, but
see what you can do now.
BK is sitting back on some on 40% ERS. Jay Walker burned his down to 15 currently.
If I was Jay Walker, I would save.
And Prince has no other choice. If he burns the ball right now, it's an easy pass for BK. Prince can make guarantees at that point.
Absolutely.
Because I think BK might just be content sitting back behind him until the last lap, and then just burn all, whatever he has left on him, a straightaway of his choice, and do a deal there potentially.
The straightaway of his choice better be the hanger straight, because if he gives Jay Walker another hanger straight to do anything with it, may be a fatal mistake.
I don't think we're going to see an overtake on this particular straight. We're going to wait for another lap.
No, he's gonna hang back and yep. Just a matter of how comfortable he feels sitting behind Jay Walker.
Easy Rider struggling going through those last sector of turns. Not Easy Rider, BK.
Yeah, Jay Walker definitely lightning McFrown. Oh wow, 3 seconds, and we got somebody off at looks like Chapel going into Chapel.
That's a Ferrari.
It's definitely lightning McFrown for sure. Denny, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Red Mask just 7/10 off a Easy Rider now.
Yeah, because of the penalty. Yep.
You know, Tin Man is sitting there just praying for every position Easy Rider loses possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we might see BK have a run. He has a good exit out of what is it? What's his
Cops.
club?
That's Cops. He's going through. He's still Megates Beckett's going in through Chapel now, and he's definitely got that run. So I wouldn't. He's hanging back. He's hanging back. He's gonna play. Oh, wait, never mind.
Is BK gonna hang it around the outside? No, he is not. I think BK started using some of his battery a bit. 2 laps too early or something. I think he should have waited a little bit longer.
Yeah, that was definitely
20% of his battery.
That was definitely a half-hearted attempt at that for sure.
So he needed to go all or nothing if he was going to use it like that.
With Jay's into the pits, it looks like he is gonna try and steal a fastest lap attempt.
Oh. Red Mask is gunning for it here. He knows what's at stake.
7/10s. BK looks like he's just gonna literally sit behind and wait for it. At this point, he's committed to it.
BK had a little bit of a oversteer coming out of that turn.
Stowe, clean through Stowe. Going
I'll
down
get right
Megates.
back up on him. He's in danger of losing DRS, I think.
Yeah, Megates back into Chapels for the penultimate time, going down the Hanger Straight. Jay Walker goes purple through Sector 2 for the race on lap 25. Where did that come from?
BK is going to need to close up this gap as much as he can in these last couple turns if he has any hope for the getting him on this next line.
Yep. 5/10s, 6/10s. This is where Jay Walker shines, though. This is where the downforce will actually come into play. Now we're going into the final lap. Jay Walker looking for back-to-back wins in his debut season of COS here. Red Mask with
used about all of his ERS. Sorry for cutting you off there.
You're good. It's a good shout. It's a good shout.
And Easy Rider are both out of ERS, so it's basically just going to come down to who has the pace on this final lap.
10 man with a 3 second. 10 man with 3 seconds now. By the way,
he's going to lose his spot. Oh no, Sean Boy has penalties too.
Yeah. By the way, it looks like my prediction for penalties has been correct with 4. So, yeah, I got something right. Woohoo!
Oh, BK.
BK. Oh. Looked like he lost a little bit.
He's got literally no ERS versus Jay Walker's 16, so he's gonna need the one great launch right here.
I think Jay Walker's got it.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I don't know about that. Yeah. He's got something. Nope. Yep. Nope.
And so maybe the final turn, maybe the run down here, we could see it.
Yeah, unless there's an accident or a mistake.
No, it's done.
Nope. Jay Walker coming through Club and Vale for the final time this evening for another masterful win here in COS. This time at Britain. Wow. Red Mask.
He was 200ths off. He was 200ths off, potentially.
Less than that.
Easy Rider's podium.
Easy Rider finishes P3. Red Mask spinning around Club Vale here. And he will finish P4. Tin Man will should finish P5. Damage control day for the Red Bull.
Almost a double podium for the Haas as well.
Ooh, Sean Boy finishes P6. Spectre is coming around P7. Double points for the Ferrari in 8th and 9th, respectively. And then rounding out the field with Jay for double points for Red Bull. Swifty in 11th. Case, last of the running. Arkaka will be classified 13th. And technically Carson will be classified 14th. Once again, no safety cars. So shouts shouts to everybody here this evening.
That could be a early indicator for tomorrow for how we're gonna do our car.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we follow DeathStorm's trend, well, there's going to be 5 safety cars due to me.
Yeah, I guess according to DeathStorm, Texas is a wrecking ball.
I mean, Tornado isn't my name.
Stirring up trouble.
That's what I'm here for, gentlemen. That's what I'm here for.
I'll just ask what you have to say whenever I beat you tomorrow. How about that?
Ooh.
Jay Walker is definitely the driver of the day. Sure.
Definitely.
But our final positions here looks like we got Jay Walker winning the race here with BK and Easy Rider finishing out the top 3, followed by Red Mask, Tin Man, Sean Boy, Spectre, Lightning McFrown, Dennis, and Whit J round out the top 10. And our non-points finishers are Swifty, Case Interface, and our non-finishers are Kaka, Karsten, Chong, and I can't see the final one underneath there. Oh, it was me. I was a non-finisher.
Technically. How did you forget about yourself? That's just, that's an insult to yourself, man. What?
Early stages of Alzheimer's.
I have no idea. I just know. Let's see. All right. Jay Walker, BK, and I know Easy Rider does not have a mic, and I wish he did because, you know. So we got Jay Walker. That's what I was gonna do next. I gotta find BK. If anybody could find BK, that'd be great. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So I'll go with Red Mask. Right. Oh, we'll find out soon enough.
Not that bad. Yeah, I'll add him in here. Yeah, might as well, I guess. More the merrier. So what does the championship standings look like?
I think that's going to be it. All right. Well, with that being said, I'll start from. Normally, I start from the bottom of the podium, but I'm going to start at the top. Jay Walker, back-to-back debut wins here in COS. How do you feel, first and foremost? Yeah.
So you also, the thing to mention is that you gained more positions from your starting grid than all the other drivers. That's also noteworthy.
Yeah. Usually Abby around Silverstone causes problems, especially if somebody doesn't commit to it. But yeah, the battle with BK was very interesting to watch from not only my perspective, but I'm pretty sure everybody else's perspective. Congratulations on the win, and maybe the second half of the season's your half. You guys have any questions for him?
Nope. I can't think of any.
All right.
At what point in the race did you think that you were going to do it?
Yep, congratulations yet again. I do not know if you guys lost Tin Man, but on my screen it said I lost Tin Man. Oh, Tin Man's here, sweet.
But something that Jay Walker was saying is definitely absolutely a good point, keeping it clean in terms of penalties. We were predicting early on how many people were going to be penalty-less in DeathStorm, and I got it right. But you were one of them. You were one of our 4 drivers that we predicted that would be penalty-less. So that's key, you know, just staying out of trouble in that sense, not getting those penalties that kill your races, and that's how you move on up.
Yep. Alright, I will now move on to, normally this is a podium interview, but Tin Man P5, damage control for your championship against Easy Rider again this week. It looked like a tougher race from your perspective, especially after the start.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure what happened at the start, but it spun me, and once I got spun, without a safety car, I didn't really have much else of a shot to get up there, so I was just trying to... Thankfully, I didn't get any damage in the spin, like I had no wing damage or anything, so that helped, but I just had nothing for them. I was just lucky to get P5, and then I ended up getting that penalty, and I'm like, crap, but that's all I got behind me. I also had one, so I wasn't worried about it, because it didn't hurt me.
Right.
Then I heard an Easy Rider spun, so Easy, if you hear this, I'm sorry, but I love it when you do that. Whenever you mess up and I'm not having a great race, you're not gaining as many points, so it's just good. But now we're letting Jay Walker catch up, so what the hell are we doing? I mean, heck.
Nice catch. But yeah, no, now the top 3... I apologize, go ahead.
I was about to say, you was talking about like spinning and whatnot. It was kind of unfortunate. I don't know how aware you were of the battle in terms of time penalties ahead of you, but Red Mask, coming into the final few corners, he was 200ths away from beating Easy Rider on penalties. He had a spin, costing you a few points on your championship rival, unfortunately. Were you? Were you aware of that, or were you just focused on your race?
I just know these next few races are going to be really hard. Because Monaco it's going to be fun, but it's going to be a who can dodge who first.
Do you think you're going to be the man in qualifying there, or how is your pace like looking ahead to next week?
I really
and I'll ask the same question to Jay Walker too in a second.
I don't feel slow, but I really don't feel fast. I don't think I'll qualify on the front. But as you guys know, I like to overtake in places you say I can't do it, so just expect to see some of that.
Oh, jeez.
Just don't get a no incident report on you.
Oh,
no, wait. What's the whole? What's the old Jeff line?
Me and Frownfeld during the preseason testing in the corners of France.
So, what's the old adage from Jeff? Oh, no heroics in the Sandoval, please.
Oh, they're not heroics. It's just straight wrong.
You're gonna send these moves, and it's gonna be the other driver's fault if it doesn't work out right.
Well, past people in turn 1, they're never gonna know what hit them.
Yeah. But Jay Walker, what are you thinking about next week? What is your pace like around there? Have you done any testing? What you thinking? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Shelly, you've been pretty quiet pretty much all evening. Do you have any questions, comments, closing arguments, whatever have you?
Concerns.
I'm looking forward to Japan, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to the sandwich in between Monaco and Singapore.
I just want Suzuka won there last year in the rain race, so I'm hoping to repeat that, but not the rain.
DeathStorm, I think, or Texas Tornado was actually talking about that race earlier today.
Oh.
Yes, I was. Yeah, the train wreck that was Suzuka in the rain.
So it sounded like it went good for you as a win, but we were advised not to go back and watch that.
What about Honda racing in the front? Pretty well, like Bob Thompson.
Yeah. All right, you heard it here from. So you heard it from here. Tin Man says go watch Japan last season. Everyone else says no.
Hey man, it's wet.